This tutorial will take you through the various purchase reports available in Pilot Admin. Click on Reports, then Purchases. Once the window opens, you can enter a period selection for the required report. We have the following reporting options to choose from, a few that we will go into greater detail during this tutorial. Before discussing these reports, it's important to note that if any specific selections are made here, or item names or categories selected, the report will display accordingly. In other words, if any details here are entered and the system cannot find any related information that matches, the report will return blank. Ensure you leave all fields blank if looking to make general selections from the above options. You can select a detailed report as seen here, and as such enter specific details that you require the system to look at. The tax report is one that your accountant might be interested in come month end. Once selected, you can click on Print to View, and as one can see here, can then view VAT owed. Next, we have our Invoice Category Summary. This report will summarize purchase totals made by supplier and will also include the category affected and date purchased with purchase references. We then have the Batch Future Detailed Report. If your business allows for batch or future purchasing, you can keep track of your stock purchased on a date already closed off or still to come through this report. It's crucial to keep an eye on when investigating stock discrepancies during a stock entry period. Next is Item Summary. This report, as seen here, will list the category, item name and supplier here, with quantity bought in and cost totals. This does not categorize by date, so when seeing multiple entries, this will refer to multiple dates that this item was bought in on. The Invoice Summary report will group invoices together that was bought in under the same supplier during the selected period. This report does not show each line item for each invoice, but reflects totals per invoice, including all purchase references. The Price Variance report reflects the last 3 times a line item underwent a price change. If updated, the system will record this update and you will be able to compare changes that occurred through this report. You can also select the percentage that you would like to report on. It is usually set to 10%, meaning price changes less than 10% will not reflect when the report loads. You can of course change this as needed. Next, we have our Payments report. This report is specifically useful if your business uses our Transactions function in Pilot Admin. Let's briefly look at that functionality before returning. Let's go into Purchases and have a look. When entering a purchase, a payment method needs to be selected. If choosing cash or EFT or any other method, the system assumes the payment is instant and complete. However, if account is chosen, the system assumes that the payment is outstanding and due. This is the case with most suppliers not accepting cash payments. So even though you are planning on loading an EFT payment for the supplier at a later stage, this does not qualify as an EFT. You would then choose Account. Through doing this, you could then go to our Transactions module under Purchases in Pilot Admin and manage your payments due there. Choose your period selection and select the outstanding invoice. You can make full payments or partial payments and complete the details as needed. Not all businesses use this function, however, it is a great addition in managing purchases and supplier debt admin and keeps everything logged on the system, creating a more financially accurate profile for your business. Now with this feature in mind, let's return to our purchases reports. As mentioned before, if you are indeed using Transactions, you can then use the Payments report to see what was paid and what still is due for the selected period. Lastly, Cash Up Variances is a report reflecting all admin cash up variances. If you run your tool over or under when running day end, the system will log this as an expense account and variances can then be summarized and seen in this report. This concludes our purchase report tutorial. For more reporting tutorials, have a look at our reporting playlist. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to stay up to date with any new changes and features.